Welcome everybody to Cindy Certified Recipes. I think most of us have been there, had that chicken sitting in the fridge, that rotisserie chicken that we bought, and it just doesn't look as appealing as it did the day we bought it. And you're wondering, how can I make that appealing again? Well, I just happen to have a recipe for chicken Caesar salad wrap that uses my Caesar dressing recipe that we'll leave a link to at the end of this video. So without further ado, let's get to that wrap. I finished cutting off the meat from our rotisserie chicken, and I have it here in the bowl, and I like to try and keep it in nice strips. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some of my homemade Caesar dressing. And you want to season this chicken up pretty good because it will absorb some of that sauce. So I'm going to put in, that's probably about half a cup. I'm going to start mixing it, and I'll probably add a little more. We'll see what it looks like. And you can add more or less to your taste. I just find that once the chicken gets in the wrap, that seasoning it a little heavily is better. That's looking pretty good. I'm going to give it a little sprinkle of some fresh black pepper. That's looking excellent. So we're going to set our dressing aside here. I'm going to set my bowl over here. And my wrap of choice are these rectangular wraps, like this one. And what I like to do with that is you just take some of your chicken, actually, I need my dressing back, because what I like to do to keep it together is you just want to paint a little bit of that dressing on much of the wrap as you can. You don't want it squeezing out, so you're just kind of lightly putting that on there, like that. That kind of acts as your glue. And then what I like to do is put some of my homemade breadcrumbs on there, just for a little bit of crunch. And definitely can't skip the Parmesan cheese. And nice piece of romaine lettuce that you're just going to lay on top like so. And then you're just going to start here at the bottom and hold that tight. And with this type of wrap, you're not even going to fold in the ends, you're just going to roll. Just like that. And one thing I like to do, because we're taking these on a picnic, is have these little 12 by 12 deli wraps. And so you just put it on like that. Wrap it up, give it a roll, and then I have my tape. And what I do, because I like to cut it down the middle, is I put a piece of tape on one end and a piece of tape on the other end. And then when you're ready to cut it, you can just cut it down the middle. And you have your beautiful wrap. And I'm going to show you two more ways of doing this, so I'll leave those there. Because not everybody can find those rectangular wraps. More than likely you're going to find a round wrap, like a tortilla. And these are kind of big. And so I'm going to show you what I do on that. Chicken. So put a decent amount of chicken. Again, kind of start toward the bottom third there. And you don't want to go too far to the side. If anyone's seen my strudel recipe, you'll notice too that the apples always stay toward the middle. And then I'm going to add on the sauce to the wrap. This one will have an extra step, and I'll show you when we get there. Okay, and now the breadcrumbs. And the cheese. And a piece of lettuce, like that. And so now what I do is, like the strudel, I'm going to roll it this way and then roll the side like that. And because there's that sauce there, it helps it stick. Whereas my strudel, there's butter there. And now that extra little step I'm going to tell you about, like as in the strudel, I use butter, but here's going to be extra Caesar dressing to put on those ends. Just enough to hold it. And then you're going to just keep folding it over. Like so. And that's going to stay together. And you can wrap it in paper again, or leave it like that. I like them wrapped in paper. Just gives them a nice finished look. There you go. And I'll cut this open so you can see. There we go. You can even add avocado to that if you like, but that's just totally delicious on its own. And now for the people who aren't into wraps, sometimes I'm not in the mood for a wrap. I got these beautiful ciabatta rolls at the store, and you can use hamburger buns or French rolls, any type of roll, and just set that down. You're kind of basically going to do the same thing that you did to the wrap. And you're going to put your chicken on there, but this time you're just going to spread it out all over the roll as neatly as you can and as much as you want. A couple more chunks there. There we go. And then I'm going to add on my croutons. Still want that little crunch and that little extra garlic zing there with these croutons. There we go. And the Parmesan. And this one might call for a couple pieces of lettuce. No, one's good. You can add extra if you want. And then you could put extra sauce here. I don't like to put extra sauce there, but you could if you wanted. And then on goes your bun. And you get your sheet. On goes your tape. Give it a slice. Nope, I didn't cut it enough. There we go. Look at that. I mean, that just looks fantastic. And that is my chicken Caesar salad wrap. I hope you enjoy. Now you can smile with delicious expectations when you have that leftover chicken in your fridge. And as always, if it's time tested, top-notch ingredients, and the talk of the table, it's Cindy certified.